What if the sun just vanished one day? It's hard to imagine our lives without the sun. We depend on it for everything from growing food to producing energy. But what would happen if it just disappeared one day? Would we freeze or burn to death? The answer might surprise you. It's a question that's been pondered by scientists and science fiction writers alike. What would happen if the sun just turned off? First, we wouldn't notice anything for 3 minutes. That's how long it takes for sunlight to reach Earth. So when we looked up in the sky, we'd see nothing unusual. But then the real trouble would start. Within a few days, our planet would be plunged into darkness. No more sunlight would mean no more photosynthesis. Plants would die, animals would starve, and humans would have to find a new source of food. Without sunlight, our global climate would change dramatically. Temperatures would plummet, and we'd have to huddle together for warmth. But it wouldn't be so bad if we were prepared. The real danger would be the sudden onset of darkness. Our brains are wired to be active during the day and sleep at night. But without the sun, our biological clocks would be thrown into chaos. It would be hard to know when to eat, sleep, or even wake up. Some people might think that the sun would burn up in a spectacular fashion, sending out a huge blast of light and heat that would roast everything on Earth. But that's not very likely. If the sun were to disappear, it would probably just go out like a dying ember, leaving us in total darkness. Others might think that the sun would explode, sending out a shockwave that would obliterate Earth. But that's also unlikely. If the sun were to explode, it would have to be big enough to incinerate our entire planet. But the chances of that happening are slim. Still, there is one thing that could save us from the darkness. Scientists have discovered a planet that could provide us with the light we need to survive. It's called Proxima Centauri b, and it orbits a red dwarf star 4.2 light-years away. It's a little bit closer than Alpha Centauri, which is 4.4 light-years away. But the problem with Alpha Centauri is that it doesn't have any planets that are suitable for life. If we could somehow travel to Proxima Centauri b, we could use its light to grow plants and produce energy. We might even be able to terraform the planet to make it more like Earth. It has a mass that's 8 times greater than Earth's mass, and it could have a liquid water ocean. It also receives enough sunlight to support life as we know it. But even if we did all that, it still wouldn't be the same as our sun. The light from Proxima Centauri b would be dimmer, and its gravity wouldn't be as strong. Plus, it's not like we could just pack up and move there. Not only is it 4.2 light-years away, but it's also tidally locked to its star. That means that one side of the planet is always facing Proxima Centauri with its sun, while the other side is always in darkness. But if we could overcome these challenges, we might just be able to survive if our sun ever disappeared. Of course, this is all just speculation. The sun isn't going to disappear anytime soon, but it's always fun to imagine what would happen if it did. Now comment your favorite part. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.